Hello, hello. All right. This up here. All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is how to run a successful price promotion. My name is Clayton Noblit. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager at Written Word Media. I've been with the company for exactly 5 years now. I just had my 5-year anniversary. And I am not, well, thank you, yeah. I am not an author, so I will leave all of the story structure and writing advice to all the experts in front of me. But I am a marketer, and I like to think I'm pretty good at it. And so today I'm going to help you with marketing your books. All right, so in this presentation, we're going to go over what exactly price promotion is, who should run a price promotion, and then how to run a successful price promotion. But before I talk to authors about marketing, I like to kind of get a feel for how we're doing with marketing. So if we could maybe do a poll with our thumbs in the room, and we can do thumbs up if we love it, thumbs down if we hate marketing our books, or maybe we're somewhere in the middle. So where's everybody at with marketing? Are we thumbs up, thumbs down? A lot in the middle. We got an up there. That's good. A lot of down. Okay, 2 thumbs up. Very good. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I think the average is probably about here from what I'm seeing in the room. And so talking to a lot of authors, I think that this pretty much sums up the feeling that a lot of authors have about marketing their books. And so this is true, right? If you don't like marketing your books, there's nothing wrong with you, right? That is a very common experience. So while I can't make it fun inherently to market your books, hopefully this presentation will give you a strategy you can use that's effective and hopefully easy to promote your books. And you can also rest well knowing that there's not something wrong with you. Almost every author hates marketing their books. So if that's you, that's okay. All right, so what exactly is price promotion? Price promotion is selling your book based on the price as a primary attractor for readers, right? And so you can do this by dropping your ebook's price for a limited time, or by having your ebook set at a cheap price for an extended period of time. So some authors always have a free book, and that's called having a perma-free title, or some authors will have a book at 99 cents or another cheap price like $2.99, kind of in perpetuity. And this is a really, really unique advantage that indie authors have over traditional publishing. So a lot of traditionally published authors, they get their advance, they write their book, they publish it, and then after the book is published, if it doesn't sell very well, the traditional publisher says, you know what, we're going to focus on our best-selling titles, and you're not going to get as much attention. And the author has no control over how their book is marketed. They can't change their book's price. They can't change their cover. They can't update their description. And so as an indie author, you have control over all of those factors. And so that's an advantage you have over traditionally published authors. So why do indies run price promos? So the number one reason I think price promos work so well for indies is getting around the unknown name bias, right? So if your name is not Stephen King, your name is not what is selling your books, right? Especially if you've just published your book, readers likely aren't searching for your name, right? They're going to find your book in a list of books in the genre the reader is looking for. So by running a price promo, the reader might not be familiar with you as an author. They might not see a big publishing house on your cover. And so by having a cheap price, you're lowering the barrier to entry and letting readers take what they might perceive as a risk on your book, right? And then hopefully they go on and read that book and they love it, and then they're much more willing to pay a higher price for any other titles you have, or join your mailing list, or follow you on social media. So getting around the unknown name bias is a great reason to run price promotions. Price promotions are also the most effective way to drive exposure as an indie author, in my opinion. You can go viral on social media platforms like TikTok, BookTok. All of these things can sell a lot of books, but they're not reliable, right? If everybody could go viral, they would, and then there really wouldn't be a thing as known as going viral, right? So that's great if you can do it, but it's not a replicable system that you can do over and over again to build your business. Price promos, you can do over and over, and you can build your readership for years, right? So it's a really effective way to get attention to your titles, and it's something that you can rely on to work over and over. Price promos also can help you generate reviews and ratings. There's kind of this chicken or the egg problem with book marketing, where you need reviews to help you sell a book, right? If your book's not selling, people say, well, do you have any reviews? Do you have any ratings? No, you don't, because no one's bought the book to read it, right? But in order to market the book, you need the reviews, and in order to get the reviews, someone has to buy the book, right? So it's a really big challenge. But by dropping your book's price, you can get around that by readers saying, hey, this book doesn't have any reviews, but the cover looks good, the description is intriguing, and it's only 99 cents. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to buy that and read it, right? So it's a great way to kind of get your foot in the door and start getting that social proof on your book. And then, of course, price promotion drives a read-through. So if you have multiple titles or if you're writing in a series, price promotion is a great way to get readers into that book one, and the readers that love that book, they're going to finish it, and then they're going to go on to read books 2 or 3, or if you're not in a series, they're going to look for other titles that you've written. So if you have multiple titles, price promotion is a great way to build your readership and get readers into kind of the top of the reading funnel. So, who should run a price promotion? In my opinion, everybody should run a price promotion at least once, okay? Because you don't really know how it's gonna work until you try it. Kind of the fun thing about marketing books is that every book is so wildly different, right? And so you don't know how the price promotion is gonna perform until you try it. And so if you haven't run a price promotion, I would really encourage you to give it a shot. A lot of authors use this strategy to build their business. It's really effective for a lot of people. So I encourage everyone to try it at least once. Of course, as I was talking about earlier, authors who need reviews and ratings, running a price promotion is a great way to get people in the door, start getting your first reviews and your first ratings. Authors who have a series, as I mentioned, a great candidate for running price promotion. You get a lot of readers into that book one, and then those readers go on and like that book one, then they'll buy book 2 and book 3 and so on. And then price promotion is a great strategy for authors that want to build a business around their books, right? So yes, you'll be giving away a book or selling a book for a very inexpensive price, but this is a great way to build your readership and over the years generate more and more revenue for your books. So if you're serious about generating revenue from your books, price promotion is a great strategy for you as an author. All right, how to run a price promotion. So here's really the meat of what I'll be talking about today. And so we're going to go over these 5 steps. So number 1, we're going to get our fundamentals right. We're going to pick the promo price. We're going to schedule the marketing. We're going to run the promo, and then we will evaluate the results at the end. All right, so number 1, get your fundamentals right. First up, we need to have a cover that works, right? So I've got 2 covers up here. I think we all can pretty much guess which cover is the better cover, which one we would pick if we were going to buy one of these 2 books. I think it's the one on the left here. You can see the title of the book very easily. The one on the right looks unprofessional. And so having a cover that is professionally designed, is eye-catching, is so important as an author. Covers are also a little bit tricky because you need your cover to fit in with your genre while catching the reader's eye, right? So if you write science fiction and your cover looks a little bit like a fantasy book, you're going to turn off a lot of science fiction readers. But you also want your cover to be eye-catching, right? And so this is why a professional cover designer can really help you market your book. Your cover is probably your most important marketing asset as an author, so investing in a quality cover early on will really pay off down the road. And it's never too late to change your cover as well, right? I know a ton of authors that even if they have a great cover to start, maybe 5 or 10 years later the book's not selling as well, they'll get a new cover that looks a little bit more like the other books in the genre, and the book starts selling again. So your book cover is what you're going to show to readers as you market your book, and so investing in this is a really important thing for authors. After your cover, it's important that you have a description that convinces the reader to buy the book after they get to the book page, right? So if we think about the journey of the reader, they might see your cover, say, ooh, that book looks good, let me check it out. They click on the book, and then they end up on the book page on a retailer like Amazon. And then if they're not positive they want to buy it or not, they're going to be reading the description of the book. And that description has to convince the reader that this is the book that they want to buy, this is the book that they want to read. So having an effective description is really important and a really important base before you start doing more marketing and driving readers to this book page. So I have an example here from Jillian Dodd. You can't see it super well on the screen, but first up, she's starting with an attention grabber, right? You can see the text is in bold and italics, right? So your eye is immediately drawn to that top block of text, right? And what she's doing here is she's setting up the scenario of the book. She's saying, hey, these are the two characters, here's the situation they're in, and then you're left wondering as a reader, well, what happens? What happens next, right? And that's the sort of call to action that will get you to click, you know what, I need to know what happens next, so I'm gonna buy this book and read it. So start by priming the reader and creating curiosity about the book. It's also really important to describe the book without spoiling it, right? Even if your description isn't the exact plot of your book and your book has a different plot, if the reader thinks that you've spoiled it, even if you haven't, then they're not gonna be as likely to buy the book. So you wanna give a little bit of information, have the reader understand what sort of experience they're gonna have reading the book without giving away too much, which can be a tricky balance to find, but it is really important. If the reader thinks that the book is spoiled from reading the description, they're not gonna click buy. Including comparisons is another great thing to do in your description. So if your book is similar in theme or tone to a best-selling book in your genre, include that in your description. Say, hey, you know what, if you loved The Expanse, you might love this novel, right? So including comparisons helps readers understand what sort of experience they will get when they read your book. Something fun that Jillian has done in her description here, she's a romance author, and romance readers are very trope-driven, and so underneath the bold text, she's literally written tropes, and then listing out the tropes in the book, right? It's very explicit, and that's a great thing to do as an author, right? Romance readers are really driven by the tropes in the book, and so just listing them explicitly in the book description is a great way to make sure that the right readers are clicking buy. That will help your reviews be more positive, and it's gonna help drive those readers to actually buy the book because they know what they're getting into. And then, of course, writing to space, right? So your book description appears on your retailer pages. This is an Amazon retailer page, but if you're wide, it could be on Apple or Kobo or something like that. And so make sure after you publish your book description, you go to your book page and you take a look at how it looks in the space, right? In this example, every sentence is a new paragraph. So it's very skimmable, it's not a wall of text. And so yes, readers are going to go on and read a full book with longer paragraphs, but here they're on a website. They're skimming through book covers and titles, right? And so make the text very easy to skim and understand. Break it apart as much as you can. And last but not least, with getting the fundamentals right before running a book promotion, is optimizing your back matter. So your back matter is the section of the book after your story finishes, and this is the perfect time to ask someone to do something for you. So this is an example from Willow Rose, and so you can see on the left-hand side here, that's the finish of the book, right? That is plot right there. And then on that very same page, she's asking the reader to go on and read the next book in the series, and she's included a link to it, right? And so if someone reads your entire book, odds are they enjoyed it, and if they didn't, then they're not gonna go on and read the next one, but if they did enjoy it, make it as easy as possible for them to do something that is of value to you, right? And so after she has asked the reader to go on and read the next book and included a link, on the next page, she has even more things she's asking the reader to do. Because if the reader loved the story, they're gonna wanna support you, they're gonna wanna do things to help you. So anything that is of value to you that the reader can do, make it easy for them to do it, right? So she's asking the reader to go on and read the next book, then she's asking the reader to sign up for her mailing list, then to follow her on BookBub, then she has text alerts set up, so she's asking the readers to sign up for those, and then of course she's asking the reader to follow her on Facebook. So even if you don't have another title, if you have a Facebook page or an Instagram account that you want the reader to follow, you can ask them to go and follow you there, or you can ask them to leave a review. So you don't have to have another book to ask readers to do something at the end of your book. And your back matter is so important, right? And it's really fun, I think, when authors make it a little more personal and explain to the reader how this is helping them, right? So if you at the end of your book say, hey, if you like this, go on and read the next book, it really helped me out. And then explain, hey, and if you really liked it, please leave a review, that means so much to me, and explain how much it means to you when someone leaves a review of your book, right? If I finish a book and I really liked it, and I say, hey, do I have time to leave a review? But then if the author is saying, hey, it means the world to me, every time I get a review, I'm sitting there in my car looking at my Amazon page and I'm just smiling, then I might be like, you know what, I want to make this person's day because I just loved their book, right? So explain how much it means to you when the readers help you out like that. All right, after we get our fundamentals right, it's time to pick our promo price. And so there are two broad categories here. And so the first is paid promo. And so this is when your book, it costs money to buy, but it's cheap. So generally this category is 99 cents to $4.99. And then the other category is free promo, when you make your book completely free for readers. A paid promo, when your book is 99 cents to $4.99, typically will have a smaller impact on your book's ranking on retailers because fewer people will buy a book when it's paid than will download it when it's free, right? Makes sense. A paid promo does generate instant revenue, right? People are buying your book, and so you're getting paid right away for those people buying the book. So that's one pro of running a paid price promotion. There's also a theory that readers have a skin in the game when you have a paid book, right? If someone pays money to buy a book, they're probably more likely to actually read it all the way through because they have some skin in the game, right? If I pay for something, I'm more likely to use it than if I got it for free, right? So there's some logic there as well. And then, of course, paid promotion drives read-through. So if you have multiple titles, you run a paid promo, you get readers into that book one for a cheap price, and then they'll be likely to go on and read books 2, 3, 4. Free promotion does have a significant impact on rankings if it's done well, right? You get a lot of readers to your book page, you get a lot of downloads, and you tend to see a spike in your ranking on sites like Amazon. And that's really positive because when your ranking increases, even more readers are exposed to your title. So increasing your rank can result in even more sales. Free promos drive less immediate revenue for obvious reasons, but they can drive KU reads if you're enrolled in Kindle Unlimited. So if you're running a free promo, you're probably gonna have to wait until readers go ahead and buy book 2 or 3 to see revenue, but if you're in KU, then you're still gonna get paid out for those page reads. And then of course, free promos drive read-through as well, right? Free promos, you get a lot more people downloading your book, and so yes, the percentage that read through might be less, but the volume of people, so many people are downloading that book that you might end up with more people actually reading through, even if the percentage is less. Does that make sense? Great. All right, so picking your promo price, changing your book's price if you need to, is where things can get a little bit complicated, but thankfully it's not too bad. So there are two broad categories here as well. If you're enrolled in KDP Select, if your book is in Kindle Unlimited, you can run a Kindle Countdown deal if you want to do a paid promo. And this is available in your KDP dashboard on all of your books. And you can say, hey, on day 1, I want my book to be 99 cents. On day 2, I want it to increase to $1.99, day 3, $2.99, something like that. And what this does is when readers go to the book page and they look at that buy button, the buy button will tell them, hey, grab this book now because it's only going to be 99 cents for another 8 hours, right? Get it now before the price increases. That's really powerful. Urgency is a really powerful tool to use in your marketing. So using a countdown deal is a great way to make sure readers know that, hey, you're getting a deal right now, and so you better go ahead and grab it before it's gone. If you're in KDP Select, you can also run free days if you want to run a free promo. And so you can make your book free for up to 5 days every 90-day period. And every 90-day period, you can choose to either do a countdown deal for a book or free days. And then you can always switch and do the other one the next 90-day period. But it's important to know as you're scheduling your price promotions, you can only do one of these every 90-day period if you're enrolled in Kindle Unlimited. If you're wide, changing your price is as simple as just going into all the retailers or your distributor, if that's available, and changing the price of your book. If you want to make your book free while you're wide, you cannot make your book free on Amazon, but you can make it free on other retailers, and then wait for Amazon to price match your book to free on Amazon as well. So it's a little bit annoying to wait for Amazon to do that, but that's how you do this when you're wide. And a lot of authors who are wide, who have a longer series, they'll leave book 1 free all of the time, right? And this is a great way to make sure the book stays free on Amazon. All right, this is the fun stuff. So after we've picked our promo price, it's time to schedule the marketing for our price promotion. And this is what really makes price promotions effective, is getting the right marketing lined up, right? So first up, a really effective tool when running a price promotion is what we call email promo. And this is what we do at Written Word Media. We like to think we do a really good job at it. We're very highly reviewed. But basically what an email promo is you pay us to email a link to buy your book out to tens of thousands of readers who like your genre. So on the day that you're running your price promotion, we'll email your book out, and all of those readers will go to your book page and hopefully buy or download the book. So price promotion is a great way to drive a ton of readers to your book page. Email promo is also really targeted, right? When you run an email promotion with us at Written Word Media, it's targeted by genre. So our price promotions have different price points depending on how many readers you will reach. So, for example, our women's fiction list is smaller than our mystery list, and so our mystery promos cost more than our women's fiction promos, right? We adjust the price to make sure everybody's paying the right amount. But what this does is it makes sure that only readers who like your genre are getting your book in the email. So it's very targeted to people that are most likely to enjoy your book. So an email promo is a great thing to do when you're running a price promotion. You can also run digital ads. So if you're running Facebook or Amazon ads, while you're having a price promotion, make sure that you're calling out that your book is free, that your book is cheap, that it's cheap for a limited time if that's the case. Make sure you're making readers know that there's an urgency to this. Grab this book now before this deal goes away. It's a really powerful thing you can do as an author. So running Facebook ads, running Amazon ads, running BookBub ads, any sort of ads that work for you is a great thing to do during a price promotion. We at Written Word Media will also run Facebook and Instagram ads and Amazon ads for you. So if this is not something you're interested in, we are happy to do it for you. I run ads all day, every day, and so we like to think we're pretty good at it. And so if you're interested in us doing that, we can also do that for you. Social posts. If you're on social media, make sure you're screaming from the rooftops whenever you're running a price promotion, right? You want everybody to know, even readers that already know or already have read your books, maybe they'll tell their friends, right? So just scream it from the rooftops, make sure everybody you can tell knows that your book is discounted or your book is free. Get it out there in the world. List swaps. If you have an email list, of course, email your readers and tell them, even if they've already read the book, maybe they'll tell their friends, maybe you can just ask them to tell their friends. But also, if you know other authors in your genre, maybe you can do a deal with them. Say, hey, I'll promote your book when you're running a price promotion to my readers if you'll do the same for me, right? And so that's a really cheap way to get exposure during a price promotion. And then, of course, any other marketing you do for your book that works for you during your price promotion is the best time to do it. So anything else that I haven't listed that you're doing that works for you, make sure you're doing it during your price promotion. All right, so the magic of a price promotion is that you can stack a bunch of promos in a short period of time, and this is called promo stacking. And this is a strategy that indie authors came up with, and it's really genius, and people have been using this for a really long time. And the magic of promo stacking is that by running a promo stack, you can make 1 + 1 = 3, right? So what you do is you run a bunch of promos in a short period of time, right? And you get the sales and downloads from those promos. But by running those promos in a compressed time frame, your rank on retailers like Amazon also increases. And then as your rank increases, you get even more exposure, and readers who are just scrolling through the charts on Amazon will see your book, and you'll get even more sales and downloads from those readers. So we call these halo sales, right? And so if you ran 2 email promos, one in February and one in March, you would get the sales and downloads from those promos. But if you run them together in the span of 2 days, you'll get all the sales and downloads from those promos, and you'll see a rank increase, and you'll get more sales and downloads from the rank increase. So by doing that, you can make 1 + 1 = 3. Does that make sense? So at Written Word Media, we know that authors are stacking our promos, and so this year we launched ready-made promo stacks. So promo stacking is a great strategy, but it can be a little annoying to go to all the different promo sites and schedule your email promos and schedule your ads and all the logistics involved there. So now you can go to writtenwordmedia.com, click on promo stacks, and you can buy a ready-made promo stack with multiple promos over the course of 1, 3, or 5 days. And this makes it really easy. It takes about 5 minutes to schedule your promo stack. It's like buying a t-shirt, and then we handle everything from there. And so we have all of our sites, and we've also partnered with Hello Books, Mark Dawson's promo site, The Fussy Librarian, eReader IQ, and most recently ENT, eReader News Today. So we have a lot of different promo sites that we're working with. And so if you are running a promo stack, I'd really encourage you to check out our promo stacks, because it's going to save you a lot of time, and you're going to get the same results you would if you did all of the different promos on your own. All right, so after we have figured out our marketing, we know what we're going to do, we've got our fundamentals right, it's time to run the promo, right? And so an important thing to do here is make sure your book is the right price, right? And that doesn't always happen. Sometimes people forget. It's fine. Yeah, not a problem. And if you forget, we're not upset about it. If you're running a promo with us and you accidentally forget to change your price, that's okay. We don't mind, right? We would prefer that the book's price is changed, but you're not banned. You're more than welcome to come back. So yeah, no problem there. But you want to make sure that your book's price is the price that you planned on, right? And then do what you need to do. If you're running email promos or ads with us, we're handling all of that. So there's nothing for you to do there. But any other marketing you want to do during your promo stack, just make sure you're doing that, right? So ideally, running your promo actually isn't that much work. Ideally, the work comes before, and then on the days of your promo, you're kind of sitting back, you're watching your dashboard, you're seeing the sales and downloads come in. Then, after you run your promo, it's time to evaluate your results, right? And so here you can look at retailer charts, you can look at your KDP dashboard, and see how many sales or downloads you got. You can see how much your rank changed. So something a lot of authors do is they note before their promo starts, what is my rank in these different categories? And then as the promo progresses, they'll take a snapshot and say, hey, my rank has increased this much in this category. It's increased this much in this category. Oh, it hasn't increased in this category, right? So it's a great way to understand how your rank has changed while you're running a price promotion. You also want to look for follow-through impact, right? So people reading through, buying books 2 and 3 if you have a series, buying your other titles. And then you also want to look at followers on social media. Price promotion can drive more followers to your profiles. So that could be another impact that price promotion has. And then, of course, you want to look at email signups. If you have an email list on your website, you want to see if readers are going to your website and signing up for your email list as well. Running a price promotion gets you a lot of attention, and so it's important that you're looking at everything that you're doing and seeing what the impact is, right? You don't want to just look at the sales or downloads, because there could be more going on. And then, of course, you want to give some time, right? So not everybody's going to read the book in one day and leave a review, unfortunately. And so you want to make sure you give some time for people to actually read your book and then go on to buy other titles or leave a review. So these kind of follow-through results can take a little bit of time. And so it's really important that you give some time, maybe a month or 2, to see if you see an increase in reviews or read-through, right? All right, so that is how to run an effective price promotion. So to recap really quick, number 1, we're going to make sure we get our fundamentals right. So make sure that we have a cover that is eye-catching, that fits into the genre. We're going to make sure that the description is effective at convincing readers to click buy, and then make sure that we have our back matter optimized. So we're asking readers to do something to help us after they've purchased the book and read it. Then we pick the promo price, if you're running a free promo or a paid promo, scheduling the marketing, so running an email promo and anything else you can do to promote your book and shout it from the rooftops, hey, my book is discounted, my book is free, get it now while you can, right? Make sure you're hitting that urgency that readers need to get the book as quickly as they can. After you schedule your marketing, run the promo, hopefully not too much work, and hopefully you can just sit back and watch the sales and downloads come in, and then lastly, evaluate the results. All right, so we have a little bit of time here, so I'm just going to go over written word media and what we do as a company and how we specifically can help you run an effective price promotion. So we have a lot of different ways to help you sell more books. First up, we have reader reach ads, which I mentioned earlier. This is where we will run a Facebook and Instagram ad campaign for your book or an Amazon ad campaign. These are really effective. Our CPCs are typically in the 17 to 20 range, cost per click. We think that's a really good place to be. And the great thing about our Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns in particular is we handle all of it for you. So for you, it's a simple process. You go through the checkout, takes 10 to 5 minutes, and we handle everything. So we create the image, we write the copy, we do the targeting, we do the scheduling, we do the optimization as the campaign runs. So it takes a lot of work off of you as an author. We also have a massive mailing list of readers from all our email promos. We have over 1 million readers. And so we're able to build audiences off of that on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. So even if you're running ads on your own, we have a lot of authors that also run ads with us because they're reaching different readers because we have this unique audience. So that's a great way to drive a lot of attention to your book while you're running a price promotion. We also have our email promos, which I talked about earlier, where we will email links to buy your book out to a bunch of readers who love your genre. These are really popular. We've been doing this for a long time. So email promos are also a great way to run an effective price promotion. And then, of course, we have our ready-made promo stacks, which I talked a little bit more about earlier. And then last, but certainly not least, we have our newest product, which is called Subscriber Surge Giveaways. And this is not a price promotion product. This is a product to help you build your email list. So if you have an email list, you want to have more readers on it so you can market to them and have them buy your books. And so running a subscriber surge giveaway is a great way to get readers onto your list. And so how this works is you go to our website, you schedule your subscriber surge giveaway, and then your book will be placed on a landing page like this, and we will run a lot of ads to this page over the course of 60 days, and readers can sign up to join your mailing list for a chance to win a bunch of books and a higher ticket item like a Kindle. Then, at the end of the giveaway, we will buy one of your books, so you'll get at least one sale guaranteed, and we'll buy the Kindle and send that to the winner, and then you get a file with a bunch of reader email addresses that you can add to your mailing list. So this is a really exciting product that we just launched, and so yeah, we're really excited that this can help authors build their mailing list and hopefully build more of a readership that you can reach over and over again. Any questions about subscriber surge giveaways? Yes? Yes, so the question is, do the email subscribers, the readers, know that their email addresses are being given to authors? And the answer is yes. So on the landing page, the readers actually choose which authors' email lists they want to sign up for. So they know exactly what they're getting into. Yes? Great question. All right, so the question is, so you have to wait for 60 days in order to contact the readers. Aren't some of these readers getting stale or forgetting that they signed up for the email list? And so what we've done here is that halfway through the giveaway, you're able to download how many readers you've got so far, and that way you can contact them before the very end of the giveaway. So you get 2 chances to download the file. So you get halfway through and then at the end. And so that's how we mitigate that. Yes? Exactly. Yeah. So your odds as a reader increase the more author email lists you sign up for. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So the question is, how detailed in terms of genre are we when we run these giveaways? So up here we have a science fiction and we have a fantasy and science fiction giveaway, but do we have romantasy specifically, something like that? We do have a lot of different genres with Subscriber Surge. I'm not sure off the top of my head how many. Mike, do you know how many we have right now? Okay, so yeah, we have about 15 different genres available right now, and like I said, this product is new, so we hope to add more, and if we don't have a giveaway in your genre, please let us know and say, hey, like I would like a giveaway in my genre, please. And then hopefully we'll be able to make one and run it for you, right? All of our products are driven by author feedback, right? That's how we've been able to be around for so long. So if there's anything we can do to help you out that you're not seeing, please get in touch, because that helps us be better, and then hopefully it will help you as well.
Are we giving a regular book away free?
Yeah.
So is it one of our regular books? But it's not on free for all that 60 days. It's just you have a chance to get one free.
Correct. For this, you do not need to discount your book at all. You just select which book you want to use to entice readers, right? And then at the end, we'll buy that book and send it to the reader. So there's no action you need to take as an author.
So it's different than giving out author one of the things we give away free.
Correct. It's different than running a free promo or a price promotion. Yeah. All right, great. We also have a membership program. So this was also born from author feedback. So we have a lot of authors that promote with us every month. And they said, hey, we run a lot of promos with you. Shouldn't we get a discount? And we were like, yes, you should get a discount because you're a great customer. And so we made a membership program. And so we have 3 levels. The first level is our free membership. And if you run any promo with us, I would encourage you to become a free member. You can add your books to the account. And so every time you schedule a promo, you won't have to type in all the book information, so it can save you some more time. And you also have a list of the history of your promotions. So you can know what you did, when, and if you want to run it again. So becoming a free member is just a great way to save some time as an author and stay a little more organized if you're running promos with us. If you're running a lot of promos with us, you can become a gold member or a platinum member. And these have an annual fee. For gold, it's $125 a year. And the key here is you get to save 10% on every promotion you run through written word media, including our promo stacks with our partners. And so this is a great way to save money as an author. So you can save up to almost double the membership fee. So if you're a gold member, you save 10% on your promos up to a $200 cap. So you can save the amount of your membership fee and then $75 on top of that. If you're a really high volume promoter, you can become a platinum member, which is a $250 fee, and you can save up to $500. And so you can save the membership fee and then $250 on top of that. There are a lot of other perks that come with our gold and platinum memberships. One is you get advanced access to inventory. So some of our promos are very hard to get the dates that you want all the time. Some of them are very popular, and so authors will go on and everything will be sold out, and that's very frustrating. And so our gold and platinum members are able to schedule further in the future than our free members. So if you're in a very competitive genre, this could be a way to get the promo dates that you want. We also offer exclusive discounts to industry partners, and then promo opportunities. So we're always testing new ways to promote books, and if you're a gold or platinum member, you'll be more likely to be picked for a free promotion as we test something. So that's a great way that we reward our gold and platinum members too. All right, and so that is it for me. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate you all coming today. We have a few things here. So if you're on TikTok, you can follow us here at Written Word Media. It's just me talking about book marketing. So yeah, please follow us. I think it's a pretty fun time. And then of course we have a promo code for 10% off any Written Word Media promo stack if you purchase before the 1st of December. This promo code does have limited uses, just because we like to think our promos are priced at the correct level, and so we start losing money if we discount too much. And so if you want to use the discount code sooner rather than later, it'll probably work better for you. And yeah, with that, I'll take any questions we have about promo stacking, book marketing, written word media, anything at all. Yeah, maybe we can line up at the mic too as well. Thank you.
When you have a series with multiple books, is it effective to, say, do the first book free, the second book at a reduced price, and then future books at regular price, or do you just focus better on the first book and not worry about pricing?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say you probably don't want the bump to be too large between book 1 and 2. So if you're running a free promo, it's probably not best to go into like a $7.99 book right away. But authors have different strategies for this. Something that's really common that I see is the first book will be free, second book will be $2.99, and then books after that will be $4.99. So that's a common pricing structure. But once again, the joy and the frustrating part of marketing books is every book is different, every reader is different, and so the answer is really to test and see what seems to work the best for you. Yeah.
For price promotions, I've heard discussion where if you give away a book for free in a series, number one, versus 99 cents, you're it's two different animals, it's two different markets, free book downloaders versus 99 centers. Do you see more success with 99-cent read-through versus free read-through, or do you have that kind of data?
Yeah, great question. So I would challenge that it's different markets, actually. I think the readers are really interested in genres and titles. And so, I buy 99-cent books and I also read free books. So I don't think it's different people all the time. We do see that free promos get so many more downloads than paid promos get sales that I really encourage authors to try a free promo. I know giving away a book for free is not the most thrilling proposition. I really do understand that. You spend a lot of time on this. This is a really important thing for you. So giving it away doesn't feel good. And so if you're not comfortable with that, that is totally fair, and I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. But running a free promotion is really effective, and a lot of the big authors here are running a lot of free promos with us, right? It's a great way to get so much attention to your book that readers can follow through and read later on books in the series. So if you haven't tried a free promo, I always recommend that you should give it a shot, just because the attention is so much greater than when you run a paid promo. Yeah.
Hey there.
Hey.
Great presentation. Your newsletter builders that are relatively new, I was just curious, do you have any rough data, range of how many email
Yes.
you're sending at this point?
Yeah, great question. So I think we're averaging, was it 75 to 100 readers?
A lot more.
Yeah?
I'd say it's 200 to 350.
Okay.
Per giveaway.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So we're ending up with 250 to 300 readers per giveaway for each author. So yeah, that's about where we are there. All right. Any other questions about book marketing? Also, this is my colleague Mike Horrigan up here in the front. So Mike is excellent and knows a lot about book marketing as well. And we have a table all week in the big room. So if you don't want to ask a question on Mike, or if something comes to you later, please come and find us. We're there all week. And yeah, we'll be more than happy to talk to you. If we don't have anything else, thank you so much. Oh, yes.
This is a testimonial.
Oh, awesome.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I have been using them for years, and I love you guys. I have a meeting with you tomorrow morning, as a matter of fact. So if you're hesitating at all, they're wonderful. It's so easy. They do what they say they're going to do. I always see an increase in my sales. They're friendly. I've had some mistakes, and I'm like, oops, I forgot to do this. I'm so sorry. And I get an email, oh, no, it's okay. You're fine. They're wonderful. So I love you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. We love you too. Honestly, thank you. Working with authors. Working with authors is just so much fun, right? Me and Mike actually used to work in expense reporting software, and let me tell you what, the audience is not as enjoyable. You guys are a riot, a lot more interesting as well. So yeah, this is a blast for us. So thank you. That means a lot. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it.